So welcome back to another episode of Coil Oil Garage, and if you'd not noticed behind me, the sun is absolutely blazing out today. It's forecast genuinely, I think, one of the warmest days of the year so far. What better to do today than fetch your art for a little spin and little adventure, and I think we're going to go to the seaside. So I will show you a little clip of what's going to come up in this episode right about now. So as you've just seen from that little snippet, we're not actually in Porsche today. We're going to be going out for a rip on bike, because I've not really properly took you out on bike yet with us. So we're just going to go have a bit of fun. I think the plan today is, it's loose, it always is, but we're going to go, take this, we're going to go to Scarborough, going to go and get an Arbor Bar ice cream, because that's absolute standard. Going to get a nice fish and chips because I know a right nice spot, but I'm hoping it's actually open because the opening hours are a little bit temperamental. But if not, I've got a backup, so we're all right. And I think really just see where we end up, have a bit of fun, just go and explore and fetch your along with us for a ride. This thing definitely does sound naughty. It is a little bit spicy, I've got to say. It's a bit of an animal. Right, so we're all juiced up now. Fine, Joel. We'll have a little walk around both bikes a little bit later on in the day somewhere. We'll pull up somewhere nice and I'll walk you around them both, show you a few little bits and bobs on them. Gonna have a little rip now to Scarborough. So we're gonna go back way, nice scenic route, why not? Have a little fun, take it steady, there's no rush, and see where we end up. But I'm looking forward to that Arbor Bar ice cream. I think genuinely, me and Joel have just said it's the only reason that we're coming, and fish and chips, because when you're at seaside and all that. So yeah. Let's go. So we've just pulled up at a little cafe. What's it? I don't even know what it's called, I can't see a sign on it. It's just on the outskirts of Bridlington, but it's like a bit in a biker cafe. There's a few bikes turned up, so thought we'd call off for a bit of a break, because my arse is killing. Joel's as knackers has dropped off. My wrists are killing. Not used to this sports bike life now, it's absolute nightmare, isn't it? Not a million mile away from Scarborough now, I think we're about 40 minutes away, gear tech. Basically just that way. We're gonna head to Brid and then veer off up to Scarborough. So we're gonna get a coffee in here, quick latte. Oh, go on, send it, lad. Yeah, so we're gonna get a coffee in here, warm cockles up a bit, like, knows what I mean? And then hopefully get back on road and head up to Scarborough. What are we saying, lad?
Oh, can't wait, lad.
What's main reason we're coming on this trip today, lad?
Fish and chips.
And ice cream.
And ice cream, definitely.
And where we're getting ice cream from? Got to be Arbor Bar. If you come to Scarborough and you don't go to Arbor Bar, you deserve one of them, because it's absolutely best ice cream on planet. So we're going to go to a chippy just on outskirts of Scarborough. It's in a little village called Seamer, but it is absolutely banging, and I mean right nice. But it's a bit temperamental, isn't it, on opening hours?
Yeah, it's like opens from 10 to 11 o'clock or something.
It can be a bit dicey. So if it is shut, we have got to back up because there's another nice chippy like 5 or 10 minutes just down the road from it. But this one is to die for. It's proper nice. You know where I rate like, and you'll probably like it as well. Absolutely love it, me. You know when you're riding bike and you're preparing for nod, because you know there's a bit in a biker code, you've got to nod at somebody, like it's just a thing, people like to do it.
None of them scooter boys. Oh,
I did drop nod a little bit because he did gears one. But what makes me laugh is when you drop nod to somebody, you go, when they're on a bike and they just blank you. This is my instant reaction when you just don't get it. You just sat there like, cheers lad. So you're just saying, yeah. What
and
a knob.
You nod to the next one and then they don't nod at you, you're like, fuck.
Yeah, then you'll think, oh well, I'm being a knob now because I've not nodded at them. Oh, he's even got a little Latin top.
Oh god.
I'm actually quite excited for my Latin now. That does look actually rather posh. It's a bit too posh for us, like. I mean, two idiots from Barnsley. Oh, look at that. That is decent, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that's very good. So I've just realised that the cafe is called, I think, Bainton Stop. There's only like one tiny little sign on the door. I'm guessing obviously they're in process of maybe putting a sign up. Yeah, if you don't mind, lad. Thank you very much. So yeah, what we're going to do now is blitz this coffee down, get back on road. So we've both made it, absolutely banging weather. Can't argue with that at all. Even got a nice little surf going on as well. So, plan, well, I don't really know, to be honest. We're going to go along up of at top of here, and it takes us down that little Paradise Road. If you've not seen it before, I have done it in another video, but we'll have a little wander down there. But we do need to kill a little bit of time because I've just had a little look, and that chippy in Seamer, it shuts at 1:30, and it is literally like 1:25 now. So we've got to wait until about 4:30 until it opens again, which is probably only a couple of hours to kill. But we'll have a little drive over there, go get an ice cream. I think we're actually on about going up to that, is it Oliver's Mount?
Yeah.
Oliver's Mount again, which is, if you didn't know, it's like a racetrack, but a public road as well. So, well, it's obviously not a racetrack throughout day. They close it and, yeah, you can have a race on it. Paradise, of course. I mean, look at that view. Woo-hoo. I feel like on bike as well, it's so cool. Like, 'cause you've got all elements like in your face while you come in. Other than flies, I feel like my visor's like a bloody plaster's radio at a minute. Should have said my helmet then, it'd have sounded a bit suspect, that, wouldn't it? Like, so while we're parked up in a nice spot, Paradise, as you've just seen, I'm going to have a little walk around bikes and show you a little bit of mine and a little bit of Joel's. And Joel can probably tell you a little bit more about his than I can. I'm no bike expert. He knows a lot more about bikes than I do. So I just like riding them. What year's yours?
89 it is.
So it's a cool little 89 Honda, is it a CBR? Yeah, CBR 400. And it is a great little ripper. I have had a little go on this. It's quite a quick little bike and people think, oh, it's only 400, but it revs nice. I like these like sort of, what year did it say, what?
89.
Like,
just before 90s sort of retro vibe, innit?
I do sort of like these sort of late 80s, 90s sort of super bikes. Just really cool, period correct. They just look mint.
This model up until like 93 or something.
I do quite like this back end on them. Like them little rear lights for me are absolutely gorgeous. Feel like that's a proper selling point for me. It's all standard in it as far as there's no.
Just put stainless pipe on it.
Did you make that or did you?
No, I bought that.
So Joel does tinker and make exhausts as well, but obviously he's bought this one. But he has made a few exhausts in the past. But yeah, stainless pipe.
When I bought it, well, you come with me actually, didn't you, to pick it up?
Where did you get it from there?
Like Manchester way.
Yeah, so we're only an hour away.
But it needed like only simple bits. Put some new rubber on it, paint a tank, new visor because that all went like opaque, sort of discoloured. Put some new grips on it and that. Just a bit of the petal really.
Comes out mint though. Like I said, for an early bike, it's tidy. I like it. Another massive selling point for this bike, or buying point should I say, is the fact that they're really cheap. I just feel like you can pick these up for quite decent. Well, Joel picked this up for quite decent money. Yeah. Whether you can get them still as cheap as maybe what Joel did, I'm not as sure. But the amount of bike that you get for your money on this, it's crazy, really, isn't it? To be fair.
Yeah, you definitely can. If you're willing to do like a bit of repair work, or you're not that bothered about fairings being absolutely immaculate, you can get them for 1,500 quid. Easy. 1,500
quid for a little bike like that, and it just looks wicked, doesn't it? It looks the part, it's nippy. So Joel's going to fire it up now. I'm going to let you have a little listen to it because it is a nice little zesty motor. That smell as well. What's your sort of favourite bits on bike? Easy in agreement for me. One of the factors is the rear lights. They are absolutely gorgeous on this bike. But what other thing?
I rate like cams are the gear driven on this, so it gives engine a bit of noise as well, rather than all exhaust tone. You get a bit of whine from engine, which some people don't like that, but I personally think it sounds quite nice.
I like stuff like that.
Just moto GPS.
Yeah, gives it a bit of character as well, doesn't it? Like, just like say, I like a bit of engine noise as well as sort of all exhaust. So, my bike then. Get a little talk through what I know about it and sort of why I like it. It's a 2014 Honda Fireblade. It's 1000cc. It is absolutely rapid. I think it's about 200 horsepower. I do really like the general look of the bike for a sports bike. My passion and my heart has always been classic cars, classic bikes, but I had a vintage Harley. I've had a vintage sort of Honda CB 750, I think it was. So I do like my old bikes, but I just got a little bit fed up of problematic things. So every time we're going out on Harley with Joel, I'd either break down or I won't be able to start it, and then I'm getting Mick took out, mate, and I'm just like, you know what, enough's enough. I want something modern, and I want something that's just gonna Basically, press a button and it fires up, and that is exactly what that does. And it's just like a rocket ship. It's stupid. I don't really know a great deal about it. I saw it and I liked it. I know it's got a stainless pipe on it. I did quite like the sort of retro colour scheme because I sort of feel like it matches the earlier sort of stuff quite well. So I did want it to it were either this or Repsol, but I thought Repsol were a little bit leery for what I was sort of after. I didn't want it to be too Power Ranger-esque, and I am allowed to say that because I have had other bikes as well, so don't all superbike people start shouting at me and stuff. My wife's not a fan of this bike. She doesn't really like looks, and she don't like the fact that I ride it because she knows that it's probably stupidly fast, which it kind of is. It is balmy. Like on way here, you can get front wheel up. I had it up a little bit earlier, but you have got to take it steady and sort of know your limits as well with it, because it's easy to sort of get you sent into trouble with it. You need to just like rein it in a bit and just take it steady. But I don't really like going mega fast. I like to open taps up every now and again, but it's nice to know power's there for if you want it, but you just take it steady and enjoy it. So probably number one reason why I wanted this bike is exactly this reason. Turnkey. Fire straight up. I mean, I like it. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, and people will probably say, why did you sell that Harley? But, you know, it's nice to get out on a day like today with mates, and you're not pissing about at side of the road trying to start it and having all scooter boys take me car, yeah, because that is what actually happened once when we pulled at this bloody pub, and we couldn't get it started. And these Lambretta lads walked in and they were giving me some rate hammer, and I was just like, oh God, it's just... After that, I am selling it. I never want to see another Harley again. I love Luckerham, but I just don't think I'd ever have another. Because I had a Road King as well, didn't I?
Yeah, well, what was that, like a 95?
I think it were a 97, yeah. But that actually were like really reliable because it were a fuel injected one. So it had that classic look, but it worked, essentially. I think I just wanted something classic in my life, bike-wise, but then I realised that I've got my classic cars for that. I don't really need something else to give me headaches. So, yeah, that's why I ended up buying that. And if you haven't seen that video, I don't know, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but I have done a video where we go and pick this bike up from Carlisle, and I rode it all the way back from Carlisle in rain to Barnsley. Wasn't my finest hour, but I wanted it and I liked it. So, anyway, enough rambling, we'll get down and get an ice cream. So we are here and we're going to smash an Abba Bar ice cream. Can't wait. Hurry up, Joel! Oh my days. Look at the state of that. Oh, in one. Don't mess about around these parts. It's worth a numb arse, sore bollocks, broken wrist, riding a bike just for that. I mean, we're being a little bit naughty parking on pavement, so before all warriors start kicking off saying, "Me, parked on pavement, me," we'll be here for 2 seconds once this is done and then we're off. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's that ice cream ranking?
I think it's gone past 10.
Gone past?
Yeah, it is like the best. And
I'm not sponsored by Abba Bar, just so you know. But if anybody does want to sponsor me, I'll eat as many ice creams as you want me to. We're going to have a rip up to Oliver's Mount. Now we're all full for 10 minutes. Have a little blast up there. Might get chilled out there for a little bit because we've not sat down properly yet. And then I might try and get drawn up and show you a little bit more footage up that end. So I ain't got my mic in for this bit, but basically the starting grid's just down this little road here, and it basically loops back round, and you come all the way up here, and it runs along and round. What we might do is just have a little steady cruise down here, and then we'll work his way up track, and hopefully might try and get drawn up a little bit and see if we can get a bit of footage like. Knows what I mean? Alright lad. Oh, basking in sun like that. Oh, I'm going to join him. So you've just seen a little lap of Oliver's Mount. Like I say, you can't really hammer it round here because it is a 30-mile-an-hour public road. So, and there's people walking. It's quite quiet. I wouldn't come here to be racing round, but it's just nice to ride round it. It's nice to see all like little hairpins and stuff on corners and whatever. I'm not gonna lie. How nice would it be to get some proper bastard round here?
It's like so tempting, isn't it?
You proper do just want to like get some rate hammer, but like,
you don't want to be one of them dickheads, do you?
No, it's like you can't be that guy. And like I said, there's people walking about and stuff, and it is like I say a 30-mile-an-hour road. But I can imagine if you come on like a race day, it would be an absolute rate laugh here. I feel like I'd like to come and see it. I've never actually watched it. Have you seen it before?
Yeah. I've seen like videos, but not in person.
Yeah. What we're going to do now, because it's nearly time for Chippy, I think we're going to head down, go to Seema, and I think we'll try this fish and chip shop because I think we're both ready. So we've just pulled up now to the legendary CBR Fisheries. Absolutely banging. I'm not hungry though. Are you?
Peckish. I'm gonna get a small one.
I think that ice cream filled me up. I think I'm going to get a little one. But I've got to get some chips or something just to say I've been. You can't come all this way and not come to CBR Fisheries. So, what have I gone for? I've gone for small fish and chips, scraps, salt and vinegar, and obviously a Dr Pepper. Sadly they didn't have Dr Pepper Cherry, the elite drink, but it's a close second. Fish and chips acquired. I've got rum with a view. Can't argue with that. Are you ready for these bad boys? Oh my gosh. Oh, you've got to have scraps, lad. Especially with sore finger on. Woo, woo, woo. Gotta say. Nuclear. Bet they're good. Well worth the wait, got to say. Well, that were absolutely mint, but I'm absolutely dying. Right full. I don't want to eat too much. You don't want a big fat stomach all the way home, especially when you're lentil oil that tank on bike. That pretty much sums up trip today. I'm pretty content with that. I've had a right nice day, it's been proper good. Proper red hot night. It's got to be 20 degrees at least. I feel like I'm dripping. Yeah, cheers lad. So I think now we're just going to have a steady cruise up, get chilled. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Might do a few more bike videos. It's a little bit different to obviously filming car videos, and I wanted to sort of do a bit in a tester today and see how I get on. Obviously I've got all my backpack and cameras and stuff, so it's a little bit trickier than doing car stuff. But again, I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe, you know, it's free, you know, if you enjoy it. Helps channel and I appreciate it. So I will catch you at the next one. See you later.
So after.